Okay, welcome back. In this example, we are given an equation of a quadratic function that does not provide us the graph at the same time. So we will be using our calculators for some calculation here. I am going to do most of it by hand and then check my answers in the calculator. A baton twirler throws her baton or his baton with an initial upward velocity of 20 meters per second, given by the height function h of t equals 20t minus 5t squared. So our input is t, which is the number of seconds that have elapsed, and our output is h of t, which is the height of the baton in meters. We want to calculate the height after 2 seconds. So that means time is equal to 2. So I'm going to put a 2 in for my time variable t. So h of 2 equals 20 times 2 minus 5 times 2 squared. Everywhere I see a t, I'm going to put a 2 in its place. H of 2 equals 20 times 2 is 40 minus 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. 40 minus 20 is 20. So when I put a 2 in, which is my time in seconds, so when we put 2 seconds in, we're going to get 20 meters out. So that's how high the baton is after 2 seconds. When will the baton be 15 meters above where it was thrown? We know that h of t equals 20t minus 5t squared. 15 meters is the output. So 15 meters is the height. So in place of h of t, I'm going to put 15. Now I'm going to move everything over to the left-hand side and set the equation equal to 0. So I'll be adding 5t squared over and subtracting 20t. So I add 5t squared, I subtract 20t, plus 15 equals 0. I'm going to factor out a 5 because there's a greatest common factor there. And then I'm going to factor that trinomial to be t minus 1 and t minus 3. So there are 2 times that the baton will be 15 meters above the ground, and that's going to be when time equals 1 and when time equals 3. What's the maximum height the ball will reach? This right here is your vertex. So maximum is your vertex, and it's going to be the y value. And we remember this. So we're going to go over to our calculator, and we're going to put this equation into our calculator. So when we put this equation into our calculator, we have y equals 20x minus 5x squared. Now, I did not change my window from the last problem I had, so I'm just going to press enter and see how it looks. It actually looks pretty good. And it says, what is the maximum height the baton will reach? So I'm going to hit G-solve and then choose max. The maximum height is 20 meters, and that happens at 2 seconds. 20 meters, 2 seconds. So that happened. I'm going to draw a little picture for you since I don't have it on the screen anymore. This was 2, 20. So the y value was 20. So the maximum height is 20 meters. And that happened at how many seconds did that take? 2 seconds. 2 seconds. So the more comfortable you are with your calculator, the happier you should be doing some of these vertical motion problems, because a lot of it is just working out the buttons in the calculator and being comfortable with when do I hit G solve, how do I adjust my window, and the practice, again, just knowing when to hit those buttons and which buttons to hit is what's going to really make these problems feel less daunting. So in the next video, we are going to try this problem. So what I'd like you to do is give number 7 a try. You know that you're going to go over to your calculator. So try doing number 7 all on your own, and then watch the video and make sure that you've got all the answers that I get. And if you do, then you feel really comfortable that you're ready to move on. And hopefully if you don't get the same answers, you'll be able to follow and find out where you made your mistakes.